up guys, it's Kelly and today I've got another swatch and review for you. Today I am partnering up with Cirque Colors to show you guys their brand new Spring 2020 line, which is called Still Life. And just keep in mind this is a limited edition collection, so it's not going to be available forever and it's not going to be a part of their permanent line. So we've got 8 brand new colors that are inspired by French still life paintings, fresh fruits, textiles, complementary colors, just a really unique take on spring collections. And I know I can always count on Cirque to give me unique and interesting spring colors because I feel like I am just so bored of the dusty creams that everybody else comes out with. So if you guys haven't heard of Cirque Colors before, they are one of my favorite independent nail polish brands because they always come out with these incredible unique colors. They are based out of New York City and they are free, vegan, and cruelty free. So let me just go ahead and show you the swatches and then we'll talk more about pricing and where you can get them. So roll footage. So as always, I am using base coat underneath all of my swatches. Today I am using the Cirque Hold Fast base coat, which is actually one of my favorites, so I will link it down below for anybody who's interested. So first up in this collection we have the shade Arabesque, which is described as a dusty orange cream, and I feel like this is actually a little bit more than that. I feel like I'm getting some really nice peachy undertones to it. I had never thought of orange as being a springy color until recently, and I am totally digging that brands are doing this. I absolutely love it. This one was really great coverage for me. Because I have such short nails, a lot of Cirque polishes do end up being 1 coaters, but for most people it's probably going to be 2, so I did show 2 coats just to show you guys what that looks like, but absolutely stunning color, perfect for spring. Next up we have the shade Persica, which is described as a light peach with copper flecks in it. I absolutely love when Cirque does shades like this. I love their little speckled finish, and I especially love when they use little metallic flecks in it because I think it's just so interesting. I actually ended up looking up this name just to make sure I was pronouncing it correctly, and I found out that Prunus persica is actually the scientific name for peaches, and what a perfect color to name after peaches, because this is totally reminding me of peach jelly beans. Anybody else? I don't know. Either way, it's such a gorgeous and soft color. I did 2 coats for full coverage and I just absolutely love the way it looks. And just a quick side note of appreciation for Cirque for always making me learn stuff when I look up their names. Next up we have the shade Trompe l'Oeil, which is another awesome thing that I just googled, and I don't want to make this into a whole lesson, but you guys should definitely look up some of the names that you like of Cirque Colors because they're always very interesting. Anyway, this is a really gorgeous, almost pastel neon cream that kind of sits between yellow and green. This one was another amazing full coverage one for me. I did get full coverage in 1 coat, like I said, because of my short nails, but I threw on a second just to show you guys what that looks like as a 2-coater. It's absolutely stunning. It was a really impressive formula. It applied so easily, and I always feel like pastel shades like this are really difficult to not get chalky, but Cirque did an absolutely great job with this one. Next up we have the shade Pistachio. This one's described as a light moss green with fine black specks, and I have talked to you guys about their speckled polishes before, especially these ones with the little matte black specks in it, but just to reiterate, I am absolutely obsessed with these. I really just want to see a full collection in every color, and I'm so happy to see that they're expanding and doing more different colors, and this green one is absolutely fantastic. I love it. I feel like these speckled shades in general are just so springy, but I love seeing it paired with a springy color, especially seeing it paired with a green, which I've always said brands do not make enough of. So I am just absolutely in love with this shade. I think it's so perfect. Next up we have the shade Robin. This is another speckled polish. It's described as a pale cornflower blue with fine black specks. And this is another one that just screams spring to me. I definitely feel like you could wear this any time of year though. If you imagine this as like just a soft wintry polish, I don't know, I'm just totally in love with it. This is another one that I did get full coverage in 2 coats and it looked absolutely gorgeous. I was also thinking, I feel like this would be an amazing background color for nail art. I kind of want to get all of my speckled polishes together and do some really interesting nail art with it, but I haven't decided yet what kind of nail art I should do. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments below. Regardless, such a stunning color. I'm absolutely in love with both of these speckled shades. Next up we have the shade A Fiori, which is a really gorgeous pastel lilac cream shade, and this is the type of light pastel-y color that I actually don't mind seeing in the springtime because this one's a little different, you know? It doesn't have that dustiness to it. It's really soft, but it's also pretty bright, and it actually leans a little bit cool toned, which I am absolutely obsessed with cool toned purples. So this one completely has my heart. Incredible formula, just so much better than most pastel shades tend to be. It was a perfect 2-coater for me, and it self-leveled so beautifully. Next up we have the shade Ghost Rose, which is described as a sheer milky pink with a fuchsia pink shimmer in it. And this is the type of polish that I think is just so unique from Cirque. I think they do such a great job pairing these different types of base colors with like a really vibrant, interesting shimmer throughout. And this one does have very fine little holographic specks in it. It is hard to tell in my lighting, but this is the type of polish that really comes alive when you are looking at it in direct sunlight. And this one, I do love that it's pretty sheer. You can probably build it up to a little bit more coverage if you do 3 or 4 coats, but I love the way that it looks into. And last but definitely not least, we have the shade Vanitas, which is described as a light taupe brown with pink to green pearlescent shimmer in it. And man, talk about unique polish. This is something I have absolutely nothing like in my collection. It's got this really intense duochromatic shimmer. The base color, I wouldn't even know how to describe it if I didn't just read it off of the description. And again, it does have those little holographic flecks in it, and because it is that darker base, it is a lot easier to see those, so you can kind of see them coming through in my swatch as well. And wow, just what an interesting and unique shade, and I can see this being in any time of year color too. And I would kind of consider it a neutral, so you can really get away with wearing this at the office. Anyway, 2 coats for full coverage, and such a gorgeous shade. So yeah, like I said, these colors are really beautiful. I absolutely love the Cirque formula. I think they did an amazing job with this collection, and I feel like it really brought me out of my like spring funk, which I feel like I've been in, because spring colors lately just don't really inspire me. And I feel like, I know I've said it a million times before, but Cirque always has such a unique perspective on nail polishes, and they always come up with colors that I literally never would have imagined. So yeah, like I said, these polishes are a limited edition collection, so they will only be around for a limited time. If you guys are interested in them, I recommend getting them ASAP because we don't know how much stock they have. So the creams in this collection retail for $12.50 USD for 11 milliliters, and the rest of the polishes in the collection are $14 USD, again for 11 milliliters. Alright, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you like my swatch and review videos. Let me know in the comments which of these polishes is your favorite, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. I do lots of nail polish videos. Alright, that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye! Okay, I had a different fun fact for you guys today, but I feel like this collection is giving me such strong museum vibes that I feel compelled to tell you in my fun fact that I'm like a huge fan of museums, and I absolutely love going. Like, I feel like that's such a fun and exciting outing for me. It's been so long since I've been to one. I actually haven't been to a museum since I moved back to New Jersey, but I'm pretty close to New York, so I've been trying to plan a trip. It's been so cold out, so I don't want to go. The next time it's like nice and warm out, I want to go to New York, and I want to just hit up a bunch of museums and just spend the whole day museum hopping, because I feel like that would be so fun. Alright, that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!